Hey guys, it's dxthelb here, back with another Clue Scroll box opening. I'm currently live in Discord. Just as I was doing the countdown, Pern just appeared. Hang on, let me just bring him in. How you going, Pern? How are you?
Good, mate.
Yeah, so I liked the idea of you're adding up your totals and stuff like that as you went along. So
Yeah,
what I did on the easy one is I actually built the formula on my spreadsheet, so it actually automatically updates the price of what I've made so far. So it automatically
yeah,
updates.
yeah. I could have done that. I just went through after I did them all and just typed them in and let it add it up manually at the end. But yeah, it's interesting to see what you make.
Yeah, for those people, this is the I used this similar routine on yesterday's stream. Now, as you see on my screen right now, you'll see the medium casket total. This is how many or how much I'll make for the 25. So it also, because my background here is actually, well, my skybox is different. I've actually deliberately made it to look like Shattered World, so it looks pretty cool. I'm mostly harmless, looks pretty amazing, especially with that skybox here. And it's kind of ironic too, because we're going to have that update very, very shortly. I think we're like maybe an hour and a half away, maybe. Have you heard anything, Bern?
Yeah. No, well, they did say a week or two they were going to release it, so I'm hoping it is the quest this time round. Fingers crossed on that. 'Cause I need a quest. It's been a long time.
It definitely is the quest today. RuneScape have been plugging it on their Twitter feed, so.
Have they? I haven't looked at Twitter today. So.
Alright, so.
But yeah, no, it'll be really, really good, and you actually do make Muslimus look pretty good with that skybox.
Yeah.
I was saying that because they said they don't have the budget to update the whole area. Yeah, that obviously there is limited graphics budget, and I actually made a suggestion on a question I sent into Shane on the RSB&B podcast was, and I haven't heard his answer yet. I haven't downloaded. Is what would you think? And I'll ask you the same question. What would you think if Jagex did a GoFundMe for some of these, just graphical updates that the players really want in game, but while they're not important to actual storylines and such, but so we can get things like Karamja updated and Mosla's harmless and all those sort of areas, those older areas. If once a year we just ran a GoFundMe and were able to use those to get these updates done.
I think a lot of people would agree with that. I think a lot of people would support that. I definitely would, because we're living in the NXT client era now, which means all the graphics should be better. But yet we're seeing some of the areas, we're seeing them exposed as the Java specifically done. But now we're in the NXT era, so everything should be better with the NXT client. But yeah, I agree.
That's it. Well, now, yeah, especially since I got my new computer and just because everything runs on Ultra with everything set up on full. And some areas just look, mate. I mean, the deep sea fishing area is beautiful. You go to, even things like Taveley and all that look fantastic. But then you go out and it looks like just a totally different game when you head out to some of those older areas. So, yeah, I'd be interested. I'd certainly throw some dollars their way with a GoFundMe for that type of thing.
All right, let's start up with opening some of these caskets. By the way, I'll type them in as soon as I say that I'm going to keep them. So here we go. This is our first one. First one's a shitty 26k, so yeah, I'm definitely going to use a reroll right off the bat with that, because I had a few shocking ones yesterday. I had them going starting up at 6k and then doing a reroll and then ended up going to 4k, so I ended up getting trolled big time on that one.
See, I was lucky with my rerolls, so very few went actually backwards. Most of them I ended up with a lot more. So
unfortunately, I've got to take this one. This one's 45,073, so it's 45k. There we go. As you see, I think we've just added my first total there. So now we're on to casket number 2, 45. The second, oh my god, the second one I'm just going worse. I've gone down to 19k for the second one, and I've got to take it too. So I've been treated like a little bitch. 19. How is your computer running at the moment, by the way?
Beautifully, absolutely love it. It is best $3,500 I spent.
You spent $3,500 on building a computer?
Yep.
I didn't.
I figured I spend pretty much all my time on it now, obviously with my back and such, and I want something good. I'm going to be starting to branch out and try a few different games. I've downloaded Civilization 6, so I want to try that out, and I figured, much as I love RuneScape and such, I do sort of Yeah, it's where I spend most of my life now, other than, getting up and going for a 40-minute walk 3 times a day. I can't really do a whole lot, so might as well enjoy while I can.
Alright, so now we're moving on to casket number 3. Hopefully I can get better than 19k like I just did then. Hey, 73k, what the hell? What, the lumberyard teleports are worth bloody 70k? You gotta be kidding me, what?
Yeah, a lot of those things are actually selling quite reasonably at the moment, because a lot of people just, with the gloves, if they've got the set, the teleports are doing quite all right. I used to just sell them all the time. I actually keep them in the bank now to use, because the glove teleport, and it doesn't cost any charges. It just takes it straight out of your bank, so they're good for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. So, that's probably the only reason why that was worth a lot, because of the lumber teleports. I'm still trying to get my hands on some lighthouse teleports, because they're not selling at the moment.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep on mine. I got 29 in my bank.
Damn you! I've only got like about 6 or something. 59075. Right, 59075. That was casket number 4. We're moving on to casket number 5 now. Hey, here's one decent one. We got what, 684k. Adamant plate legs H-pipe, which I probably already have. No, my luck. 684. That was my best shot so far. 684. 1, 2, 3. Yep. What do we have on here? 2 adamant crossbows, adamant plate body, more lumberyard teleports. It's fine. Give me some lumberyard teleports, but give me some freaking lighthouse teleports. Damn it! I want them ones. Oh, here we go. We've got some. Oh, this was 1.3 mil. What did I get here? All right, let's see. We got adamant longsword, a blue checkered shirt. That's different. Did you ever get that one? Blue checkered shirt, Pern?
Haven't got that one yet. No.
I'll tell you what. That's bloody expensive. Apparently. I'll do
yeah, but they don't sell. That's the problem.
1, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to sell. I'm just going to put it in my bloody player-owned.
Yeah, I've got the evening dipped evening dress and the evening mask and the tuxedo boots, and they all sort of claim 3 and 4 mil, and they don't sell for 1.5 mil. So
yeah, I noticed that. All right, so I'll keep it there. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll just bank this stuff, because I actually made a specific spot for my stuff now. So that's over here. I'm going to put all that here. All right, we just got a global notice, guys. Arm ye hearties, are you timbers shivered and your sea dogs, what is it,
salted.
Salted, okay. I can't read it while it's in piss and red. Because I'm wearing glasses here.
Are your timbers shivered and your sea dogs salted? There be pirates a-sailing in these here waters at 11 a.m. So grab your best sea legs and prepare yourself for pieces of hate. That
is in 1 hour, guys, so... So
ooh, that's I was going to go live. We'll do my live stream.
I guess you're going live, but for a different reason now, Pern. Alright, so moving on. Let's go to this next one. This is number 7. Oh, look at that, 1.9. Oh, yes, I finally got a master, baby. Yay, I got another master. Alright, I'm keeping that one.
Are you going to trade that in again for a bunch of elites? I couldn't believe you did that yesterday.
No, like I said, there was a method to my madness, and it paid off, see. You know, I did not get a master out of my easy clues. Did you know that?
Yeah?
No, I didn't.
Wow, I got
you
lucky.
said you got, what, 2 or 3, didn't you?
I got 2 on my easies, 2 on my mediums, only 1 on the hard, and then I got 5 on the elites. But the funny thing was with the elites, I got 4 in the first, like, 7 or 8 openings. It was like crazy.
I saw that and I commented, like, are you serious? What kind of RNG do you have? You should buy a lottery ticket.
Oh, I do every week, trust me.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can buy your own island, invite Mage over or something. 3 9.
I'll just buy a house in an area where I get fibre to house internet.
Yes, so you can rub it into me a little bit more.
I used to work with a girl, and she used to rub it in all the time. She'd show me the speeds. Like she was getting the 100 up, 100 down.
Oh crap! I just got trolled in my bloody reroll just then. 2667. Damn. I went from like 1.9 mil a few moments ago to 397,000 down to a whole 20 fucking K. There we go. We're getting something now. So we've got, what, 653? What did we get there? We've got a Dragonhide body, green Dragonhide chaps. We've got an adamant helmet H2. So I think that's a, yeah, heraldic. I think that's heraldic armor, isn't it?
Yeah, the H's are the ones you want. The gilded ones, the G's, don't give fortunate components, I believe. Which is why they're only worth like 50k or something, not the.
I think you're right too, there, Mage. Pern, sorry. What am I saying, Mage for? I don't even know you. I can't even tell you apart now anymore. What's going on here? Have a drink of too much toilet water again. Here we go. We got 29k for that one. I'm gonna re-roll that because I didn't like that total, and I dropped all the way to pissing 9k. You son of a bitch! Ah, crap! I went from 20 to bloody 9,775. That was actually my lowest casket right there just now. So, alright, moving on. 27k, I've got to take that unfortunately. Let's see, did it 27, 7, 6, 4. You said you were going to try and live stream, Pern. What were you going to live stream, just out of curiosity?
Oh, I was just going to do a couple of Slayer tasks and just chat to people out there about things going on in RuneScape, my thoughts and such.
Right. Okay. I get you.
Just have a bit of fun. It's just yeah. I'm calling on the Kill, Skill, and Chill live streams, obviously named after our clan, but just doing little bits and pieces. You know, no hardcore bosses, but I might do some God Wars Dungeon 1, just some Slayer, that type of stuff.
Yeah, because I did mention that you were live during my live stream, and we actually tuned in for a short time. You didn't have any sound, I don't think.
Oh, I thought the sound was okay, but the video was a bit blurry, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about unfortunately having cable, where your upload speed's only 1?
1.9.
Damn.
Between 1.6 and 1.9. It is funny because on the old one I was getting I've just got 3 clue scrolls and 4 kills. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you what I just got. I just got a pith helmet and black elegant legs.
Oh, very nice.
That was 1.5 mil. That's my second best total so far. So far I'm only on box 14, casket 14, and I'm just under about 500k of passing my easy casket total from yesterday. With 11 clue boxes to go.
Very nice. And
the next one here was 689k. That was adamant two-hander, green body, adamant plate body H1. Now I wanted the H1 stuff because that's some of the adamant stuff that I'm missing. 979. Was it 689? 979. I am now past my total on easy caskets yesterday already. And I've got 10 to go. Here we go. What's next? A piss week, 20k. Hey, do you reckon I should re-roll this, Pern? I made 20k on a medium box casket.
Go for it. Re-roll.
All right, here we go. YOLO, no balls.
Badoodle.
Oh well, I got a little bit better. It wasn't the greatest, son, but I ended up getting better. That's good. I should ask for your advice when I'm buying a lottery ticket. Because if I had re-rolled that without asking you, I would have been crapped on or something. That sounds nasty, doesn't it? Alright, so we're now, what did we get this time? 230k, that's a Guthix page, adamant kite shield, some green dragon hide, and earth battle staff. Okay, I'll keep that. Now let's see, 236, 853. As I remember how to use the Excel spreadsheet, so I managed to work out a formula where it actually adds stuff on the fly. So that's why you're seeing my screen or my total update after every go. Now 40k from that, I'm gonna re-roll that. Watch me get trolled while you don't. Oh wait, look at that! I did alright for myself there. I got 679, I should say. Chaps, adamant full helmet, adamant crossbow, air runes, and an armador robe top. I think I've already got an armador robe top. I just need the other parts. Let's see, 679, 629. I'm already at 8 mil, by the way. 8.3 mil. How much I've made from this set of clue scrolls so far.
You've done better than me. I think I only got about 6 mil for my medium clues.
Yeah, maybe it's just RNG based or something.
Oh, of course it is. That's the whole thing about clues. It is the RNG, and that's what makes them fun to do.
Imagine
Just
if
that,
it
what am I
wasn't and we
gonna
all
get
got the
this time?
same amount. That would be like Bruce Almighty or whatever it was, and they bought the lottery tickets. All right, so we've got 7. We've got 7 to go. Yep, here we go. Now this is number 19. 70k. Lumberyard. Why are you giving me lumberyard teleports? Stop giving me piss and lumberyard teleports. I want bloody lighthouse teleports, you bastard. I think I've got about 30 lumber teleports so far. I'm re-rolling that. And I just got freaking trolled. I just got a freaking bandit camp one just to rub it in. You bastard. Imagine if the bandit camp one teleported you to the wilderness bandit camp. That'd be like the ultimate troll. Now, what's next? Okay, this one's 81. I've got to take it. Dang it. Let's see, what is it? 81, 402. We got 5 to go, guys. Oh, 21k. This is fantastic. Man, I got Type 10 teleport, which is not bad. They're handy. 21, 528. Although you can go to the Karamja teleport and just hit the lodestone and go, what, southeast for about 10 seconds and you're in Type 10. Anyway. Moving on. 49k, yeah, I'll take that one because I want to get a reroll for the end just in case I get trolled like I did last time. Actually, no. Perny, you still with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, because I remember you on all your clue scrolls, at the end you were like, please give me a big one, you know, the final one, and you end up getting trolled and stuff like that.
Yeah, the last one was always the bad one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna save up my reroll progress and see what we got. So 61, that's 61. 61, 3, 4, 4. 2 to go, guys. That's 24k. I've got a clockwork teleport, even though here's a little a trick for you. You know the clockwork teleports, Pern? You've got a Luck of the Dwarves, haven't you?
Yep.
So you could use the Luck of the Dwarves to go to the Grand Exchange. Was that 467 yet? And use the tree to the Battle of Kaza, whatever that is, the battlefield of.
I just use the Artie cloak down to the monastery there and run up because it's not that far.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, right? You go to the battle, the tree, you're right there. You are right on top of it.
Yeah.
And here we go. We're down to the final casket, guys, on the medium lot. Let's have a look at what we get. 3, that's the 369. Well, I'm not going to re-roll that because it wasn't bad, actually. It was amongst some of the better ones I got. So, 369, 343. Okay, we have a grand total, guys. I ended up making just over 9 mil worth of stuff on those clue scrolls. Pern, there you go.
Very good.
So, I ended up getting about 180k better than what I did in the last lot.
That's good. And problem is, though, as we said, though, a lot of that stuff doesn't sell for the GE values anymore. With so many people out there doing them, but I mean, I'm gonna say in probably 3 or 4 months that'll all settle down as people sort of the hype on the clues dies off.
Yeah, so far it really hasn't. Even though we've had the fishing update happen recently, most people are still doing the clue scrolls.
Oh, the fishing's fantastic. I've been down there a lot. I've got about 6k sailfish now. So
what's the better fish? Because I've been there once.
The sailfish are for outright food are the best. The blue jellies were good. I think they nerfed them a little too hard. They dropped them from 1,000 per bite down to 750. I probably would have said 850 would have been a happy medium there. But have you had a listen to the PVM podcast from Hannah, Mage, and David?
I haven't yet. I ought to get around to that.
Because there's some good things about in there. And Mage was having a joke about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But that's the type of thing we do need to do. People are complaining, oh, it's only 1 million GP an hour for fish, but it's a gathering skill. And I think, for a gathering skill where there's no, there's no real there's no real skill. You just sit there and you throw your rod in the water and you sit back and just pull in the fish. I think a mil an hour, 1.5 mil an hour for that type of thing is fine. Where it should be is in the production. And, those jellyfish and such, I mean, there's no reason why we can't be making jellyfish pie or sailfish pies and things like that. Things that are going to take, a couple of minutes to produce each one. And, give the best food in game, but there's no chance of not burning, so it doesn't matter whether you have the cooking cape or not. You're always going to have some burnt stuff and such. But for the people who want to take it, and for those high level PVMers, with the no adrenaline use and things like that, there's plenty they can do with production skills. The same as what we say, mining shouldn't be the one that makes the money; it should be the smithing high end that makes the money. And there's some interesting ideas that they come up with on PVM perspective.
Well, I've never heard of a jellyfish pie before. I don't know about you.
But just that type of thing, there's different foods. Rather than just chucking a fish on a fire, cooking it, bang, and that's the best food in game. No, that's not the way it should be. It should be, those things that take time to cook. You've got to make a pie dish. You've got to cook that, you've got to fill it, you've got to put other ingredients in it. I mean, perfect use for berries from the Ark. Put those in, and have ones. You can have a pie that saves prayer, you can have a pie that saves adrenaline. There's so many different things that they could do. But we'll wait and see what happens. I mean, as we said, the next 5 years is where they're doing all their skilling updates. I still say they're sort of still worried about all these PVM drops and such, and I still don't understand why they can't just replace all the rune drops and addy drops at the moment with dragon drops, because dragon is not going to be made by players, so there's no risk of loss of money on that. That is where elk values can be. You replace them with equivalent items. Like I think the rune daggers are like 20k, so you can replace the longswords with those. The bodies, there's plenty of different dragon armor or dragon equipment out there that they can use to replace on those rune items and addy items, and not have to develop new things in game and just keep everyone happy. But anyway, we'll wait and see what they do.
Here's a view for you. More Maya Swamp with the Shadow Worlds background. That is absolutely amazing. Have a look at this, guys, on the screen.
Yeah, I like putting the midday down over there.
Yeah, I do that at the what do you call it? The Slayer Tower. By the way, there's a zombie impling over here by the game, the grotto, Otto's grotto. I think it's called Otto's grotto.
Are you on World 65?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. Nice. You're not going to catch it?
Nah, I'm not going to catch it now. He just moved past the swamp, you bastard. Oh, shit. By the way, we're making Lunite sigils right now for every 3 minutes, so it's obviously changed in the last hour. You call it sigil? It's called sigil? I can't pronounce it right.
Sigils.
Okay, fine.
The G is a G, not a G sound.
I'm going to go to the solo village now. Okay, well. Take the gloves and off we go. What I like about the skyboxes is you're actually able to smuggle the skyboxes in a place you shouldn't be able to actually smuggle them into. Like I'm just below the gemstone mine in the solo village, and I've got the fucking thing right here. That looks amazing. Good on you, Shawnee, for all your stuff you've done. I think it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, those skyboxes. Now, I mean, I never worried about them on my computer, but with this new one, that's great to play around with. Ultra HD. If anyone out there still isn't playing on NXT, because they had problems initially, do yourselves a favor, get out there and download it, try it again, because the game just gives you so much more.
Mage says, please give me a big one. I'm not sure if that was an isolated audio a bit earlier. It probably was, knowing our luck. Because considering how many times we isolate his audio, so he's probably given us back, a few. Alright, so over here at the solo village, I need to blow a kiss, so eat that. Please don't throw the mud pie at him. Good. Here we go.
The mud pie will actually just drop now anyway if you throw it. Haven't you built the hidey hole there?
Yeah, I've got the hidey hole there, so I only drop it now, do I? Is that what happens?
Yeah, they're just going to drop to the floor now. So.
Right, okay, that's good. That's good, so I'll just throw it at him next time.
I used to keep 20 mud pies in my bank because the amount of times he'd come out and you wouldn't switch quick enough and you'd throw it at him and lose it.
That's why I turned off my auto retaliate. You know, that's why I did that.
Yeah, I try and remember to do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I always did the same thing. So I've got to go. I've got to go to Jokel's tent now. I think we're about 35 minutes away from the update. I think Mage is going to live stream the Pieces of Hate quest.
Yeah, so I might join him over there. I was gonna sit. I was gonna go and do a live stream myself, but with him being there, I might just join him on his chat and
mooch his bandwidth.
Yeah, well, I'll just chat to him while we do it.
Well, speaking of mooching bandwidth, man, I want to mooch the RR man's bandwidth. Did you see the picture that he? I hate
the RR man.
Yes. Like, we're in Australia. Incredible. The best we can do in Australia is what, 100 down and 40 up. He showed a bloody picture of his bloody internet, which I think it was like 300 down and 300 up or something. I'm like, you some bitch.
But no. But Australians don't need gigabit. We don't need true gigabit internet here. Bullshit, according to the head of the NBN. This is the guy who's in charge of our NBN. Yeah. And this is, the type of crap we've got to put up with.
Tammy's going to bed, so good night, Tammy. Take it easy. Alright, so I got a picture tent in Jokel's tent. That sounded nasty, didn't it? Oh god, he's gonna kill me. Switch my weapons. There we go. Okay, you die now. What exactly are you guys doing over there with Mage at the moment, Pern?
For what?
What are you doing with Mage at the moment? I know he's doing something.
He's trying to get his smithing to 120, and his buy limit was up on, because you can only buy 10k rune bars an hour. So I've just bought him 10k rune bars. So
10k rune bars, holy! That would have cost you like about 100 mil.
140 mil.
That was a good guess. I just said that as a guess. Yeah, I don't have that kind of scratch on me, but if I did have that kind of scratch, I'd be buying a Noxious Scythe or something. Because every guide that I see has a fucking bloody Noxious Scythe in it.
Best buy you can have is the Nox Scythe.
Yeah. Although, if you find... I've actually screwed over several... what do you call it? I need to go to East Arty, by the way. What's the word I'm trying to say here? The Hellhounds, when you get the, hard clue scrolls?
Yep.
If you go in the resource dungeon, you could actually use a Dragon Lance and actually reach over boulders to hit those guys without them touching you at all.
Yeah.
Because it has the reach thing. Oh, right, so Mage just said he had 800 down, 400 up. You bastard. We definitely need to do something, right? Pern, if we were like the infrastructure and technology ministers and stuff like that, we'd be pushing to make ourselves #1 when it comes to internet speed.
Oh, it's just ridiculous how Australia half-asses everything.
Yeah.
It's just pathetic that, it's... And did you hear the Greens on the radio after all those bushfires saying it's because of global warming we're having these bushfires?
Richard Di Natale blamed it to man-made climate change. I mean, what a complete wanker. No wonder his party got throttled out of Batman at the by-election this past weekend.
Hopefully we can get him out of the rest of Australia. The bloody Greens, they're the worst thing you could ever have.
Originally they stood for one thing, right? And that was the bloody environment and whatever. Now they started to branch out and become increasingly worse douchebags than they usually are. These guys are idiots. I'm not tuning into Paul Murray live, unfortunately, because I'd be tuning into that if I was tuning in, and I know that he would have fired rockets. He would not have fired just rockets. He would have fired nuclear missiles up Richard Di Natale's ass for that.
Yeah, well, so he should have. I'll tell you, you see who's just joined Sky News as well with her own show.
Rita Panahi.
Panahi, yes.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
How awesome's that? Yeah, she's fantastic. I love her.
Did you hear? Someone isolate that audio. There we go. We just got the system updates screen on our heads, guys. So it looks like I'll be doing. I might be able to complete 2 more clue scrolls before the time's up. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and race through these if I can. What exactly are you doing right now, Pern, apart from buying mage rune bars?
I've just done that. I'm just going to go grab myself another Slayer task. Hopefully get a good one. I just had corrupted creatures, which I love doing down there in the
they're
Stockholm
good. I like those ones.
They're great money, great AFK, so sort of semi-AFK. This is a crappy one. 39 Mithril Dragons or 155 Elves. Do the Dragons. No, thank you. Clear. And let's what our next task is. He gives me Desert Strikers or Elves again. You can screw that.
Well, I just completed that clue scroll, so that one's done. I've now got. I've now completed 11 of those. Oh, there we go.
150 Celestial Dragons. I'll take those.
How many rerolls can you get?
Oh, I've got, what have I got? I've got 1,530 Slayer points, so it's 30 Slayer points a reroll.
Right, okay, I get it. I get what you mean. Alright, I need to go to Doin. So, lucky I made the teleport tablets because, after all the thieving of the elves over there in Pyrnassius, I ended up with about 1,000 bloody soft clay and stuff, so...
Yes. It's so amazing how many people just drop that stuff. I always just bank it because you never know when it's going to come in handy, and I'm a bit of a hoarder. But, you know, it's always handy because when things come out, hey, I've got that in my bank and I don't have to go running around. The only downside was when they did the bank update, you cleared out a lot, and I thought, I might as well just go through. Yeah, while I go through, and I just did a couple of things and... went through, cleaned it out, and I had this bunch of Dragon Slayer equipment because I've been killing Calgarians for the trying to get all the commendations. But
yeah,
basically with that that update, I thought, okay, I'm going to sell it all. So I had 4 pair of the Dragon Slayer gloves.
Oh,
and they sold for about 250k a piece. So I thought, oh,
no. And then the update came in.
2 mil, so I sold them. And then the following week or 2 weeks later, we get we get my clue scrolls that I've been waiting on. You need some Dragon Slayer gloves. Trying to buy them back 10 mil.
Oh, they're 10 mil at the moment. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I need the gloves back so I can put them back in my hidey hole. Not my hidey hole. I'm in my player-owned house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need to kill the Calgarian demons to get that stuff, huh?
Calgarian demons, all those demon flash mobs, which I love going and just doing occasionally as well.
Just for the record, I got the what do you call it? The wizard for a puzzle box. Now, what can't be unseen, guys? If you have a good look at the wizard on my screen. Have a look at, what is it, row 3, position 2, and position bloody, it looks like a penis, doesn't it? Fair dinkum.
Only you would find that.
Yeah. Yep, life ruined right there. Well, it wasn't my fault, I didn't put the update in. Oh dear, so Jagex introduced a picture puzzle of a penis, so... Right now, unfortunately, I have to put the tip in the position. Oh, dear. Oh, shit, we've got 25 minutes before the update comes in. We'll be keeping an eye on the patch notes, because I'm sure there'll be patch notes coming in. I hope there's an NXT one, because with last week's update, it seemed to screw up a lot of outlines and stuff on my end. I don't know about you, Pern.
No.
You know, the border outlines of the buildings and stuff like that, it sort of screwed up a lot of the areas for me. I don't know if it's just me or what. There we go. I'm just putting this in position. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's RuneScape Pawn has oh, here we go. No, Pern, we got some word here from Mage. Mage is dealing with a shitty stomach, so this is what he says here. I'm dealing with a shitty stomach, so I'm probably not going to live right at launch. Feel free to do your thing, though I'm watching, okay? So you can do your thing, Pern, because Mage is not well at the moment, poor bugger. Damn.
Yeah. Well, with the quest coming out, there's so many people live streaming it anyway, so I probably won't do anything. I'm just going to sit here and fish for a little while, then I'll go in and do my patch notes video, get that up. I love that daylight savings has ended over there, so they're actually dropping it back an hour now, so it comes out at a reasonable time for us now.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's coming out.
Yeah, they're doing 11 AM updates again all of a sudden. Remember they were doing 1 PM for a few months there?
Yeah, that was like 12. That was like bloody 12 midnight over here for us.
Yeah.
No,
it was actually later than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, it's all fixed up now, which is good.
Yeah, I'm glad they fixed that up. I'm glad they've sorted that out. Let's see what else we need here. That part there for sure. Oh, that part there. Here we go. That should be right. Boom. No, it's not. I fucked up. Here we go. No.
I actually have to have.
Yeah.
I have to have the wiki up with those pictures on the new ones now because my brain's still getting used to them all.
I'm still getting some newer ones too, but even though like this has been out for about a month now, I'm starting to get some ones I've never had before. Yeah,
it's good because there's so many different ones. But the thing is, and because the pictures are so detailed, some of the squares look so similar.
Yeah.
You gotta really fiddle around with them.
And you wouldn't believe it, I have to go back to the bloody solo village. That's one thing I've been having the last couple of days with my treasure trails. I'll be going back and forth the same freaking location of late. So, and I thought they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I usually get at least one double every clue now.
Yeah, that's not the way this was supposed to be, wasn't it? I think they were supposed to make a change, but for whatever reason, it seems to have unchanged, so to speak. Another look at Solo Village with the bloody nightlife, with that bloody Shadow Worlds update. I like the way that some of the skyboxes really changed the environment of certain areas.
Yeah, as I said, that actually does make it look quite good down there.
Oh crap, he wants to kill me again. No, don't freaking wield the pie, hit him with this. Alright, so I'll just have another look at the skybox right here. While I own this son of a bitch. I got 8 Lunite sigils. What do you call them?
Sigils.
Sigils, okay. Well, why don't they just, like, type bloody name them SIDGILS or something?
SIGIL. So, yeah, sigil. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they should have bloody put a D in there somewhere. That way I wouldn't get myself screwed over because I'm saying it. Because it makes me sound like a complete dickwad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there might be different ways. It's like Celtic. I say Celtic knots. People say Celtic knots.
I'm with you. I say it's Celtic as well.
Yeah, Australia does say Celtic, and you know, it's just it depends on what part of the world you come from.
Isn't Celtic like an island or something, or Scotland?
The Celts are part of Scotland, I believe it was.
Okay, what do you think they call Celtic knots? They just call them knots. Too soon for that. Alright, what I'll do is I'm going to change the, since there's about 20 minutes to go before the update, I'm going to... oh yeah, that's one of the other ones I've got. I've just changed it to purple. That's from, I think... wow, what bloody quest was that? Nomad's Requiem or something? The purple background? The purple swirling background? Wasn't that... no, not Nomad's Requiem. Nomad's Eulogy, I think. I think that might be it. You know, we were in Lumbridge and the whole bloody background's purple or something.
Yeah.
I think that's the Nomad's eulogy.
It's one of the it's one of the Nomad's ones.
I feel sorry for poor Nomad because we've just been kicking his ass at every bloody quest thanks to bloody Slisky.
No, he's been there too. I mean, he's been in too many bloody things. I mean, die already. and now he's a mini game where you got to sit there and get a cape off him.
Too bad you can't just like use what do you call it, telegrab or something on it. There, got him. You know, one of the desert, what do you call it, desert task said, was to complete, I think, all the bosses at the time or whatever in the Dominion Tower or something like that.
Yeah, I've done all those. The top one I was really panicking on, thinking, oh, this is going to be hard.
But Sunfreak?
Yeah, it was actually a very easy fight.
Yeah.
Pest Queen and Nomad were much harder fights.
Yeah, the Pest Queen was really hard, especially with the EOC mechanic, because the bloody...
I was going to say, yeah.
That thing don't work that good.
Pest Queen, you need to swap to Legacy if you really... Yeah, I mean, it's doable in EOC, but much, much easier. When I swap to Legacy mode, much easier.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. I mean, EOC is the main combat. That should be... Everything should be tailored for EOC now, not for Legacy. That's what really annoys me about their... how hard Legacy hits... in Slayer tasks. I mean, they give it a 33% buff. It's better than Revolution in a lot of Slayer tasks now, which is just wrong.
It's probably the reason why I do bloody use that mode for... say stuff like this. As you can see on my screen, I'm actually using a Legacy combat mode. I'm not using the interface, the old bloody poo brown interface, because I hate that interface. I voted for the metallic one, but it didn't give it to us.
I did like that metallic blue one.
So I'm gonna go to Soppenham now. Oh, that's a crazy view from the lighthouse. The purple screen from the lighthouse.
Purple
that's
water.
Nuts, man. So we're down to what, 17 minutes to go. I wonder,
actually,
do we have...
You need to go to Gossamer with it, and you'll start singing "Purple Rain" by Prince.
No, I've completed the thing, haven't I?
I don't know. Gossamer still rains.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks real. As I said, I've just been a lot of times. I'll just go for a walk. With this new computer, looking at everything, just for the atmosphere in Ultra HD, and it's amazing how much I was missing out on my old computer to this computer.
Yeah, I think we compared notes. I think your computer is actually much more powerful than my own, and I built my own from scratch. It only cost me about $700.
Well, for me to build this with all the parts that they had in it, because I did want to put 32 gig RAM in, and this was a sort of a pre-built that the company did with 16 gig RAM. And I mean, I can always throw an extra 16 gig in later down the track. But it was actually going to cost me more to just buy the parts and put it together myself than to just buy their pre-built one. So it's like, okay, I'll take the pre-built, thank you very much.
And you got yours from PC Gear, right?
PC Gear, yeah.
Right, I need to check out that joint.
MSY and PC Gear are what my computer guys, where I used to work, always told me, they're the two companies to use. They're the ones most trusted, have best warranties and no hassle. If you've got something wrong, they look after you pretty well. I
think MSY was named and shamed by the government because of malpractice or something.
Yeah, they're selling OEM copies or dodgy copies of Windows.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful now because of that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna quickly stand in the bank so I can get my health back up. Oh, that's probably the worst update I've ever seen. Yeah, the one where you just have to stand at the bank just to heal and not take any food.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
I hated that update.
Yeah, me too. Food is something that is an integral part of the game and should, little free heal. I mean, your free healing with your enhanced Excalibur and that type of stuff, I'm all fine with. But just a free heal at the bank, no, that should never ever have been. And unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever be able to get it taken out.
Yeah. They'd have to check out certain mechanics and stuff like that to make that happen.
No, the player base would just go nuts.
Yeah, that's true too. They'll go nuts. But me personally, I like to think of things, both ends. I try to be fair and balanced and stuff like that because I prefer, like I said, I prefer playing legacy kind of mode rather than an EOC mode. But at the same time, I don't want to be able to, I can handle both, but I don't particularly like it. And also, I would prefer, be able to taking food at certain points when I need to.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. The same as like the fairy rings. Those new fairy rings. They just gave them to us. It's like there should have been a quest or something like that. And the right-click teleport anywhere. That is a quest reward, not a ninja fix.
Yeah.
Those type of things. I mean, they really. I don't know. The ninjas. I love the ninja team and what they do, but they need to think on some of these updates that they do is not. It's not a matter of can we. It's a matter of should we. Yes, we can do this, but should we do it or should we keep it as a quest reward? And those type of things. They need to use as quest rewards, like the what is it? The magic carpet teleports that they did in the desert recently. That they were the perfect rewards for Menaphos reputation. Not a freaking not a cosmetic outfit that I get off the treasure hunter promotions. That's all that was. It was just a large treasure hunter promotion in my eyes. With the way they did what you got. You get your little levels all the way through and you end up with a pet. That's what those collections used to do. Get all your levels up and yep, at the end of it, it was a pet. They even use the same interface.
By the way, I'm now at 940 treasure trail points now. So we just completed one. I'm about, what, 360 points off being able to complete the set.
What am I? I'm 847.
Dang. Hey, just out of curiosity, how many treasure trails have you done? Well, roughly since this update. You can't get that high? I can't. No. I mean, obviously I've done at least 100 because I did that on the videos. I was going to say because you did that video.
I've probably done about 150 since the update.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have enough to get all the parts for that bloody outfit, but it turned out I didn't. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. How many bloody clue scrolls were I doing?
They ripped me off because they said you'll need about 150 of each level. Yeah. And I had almost 500 of the elites. So I went and started trying to get to 150 on easies, hards, and mediums.
Yeah.
And then it comes out, I know, because it's by the points. So you get 1 point for an easy, I think it's 2 points or 4 points for a 2 points for a hard, 4 points for a medium, 6 points for an elite, and 8 points for the new master. If I had just kept doing my elites like I was doing, I would have ended up having enough points. Because it was based on the point system, not just having to have each tier at 150. But it only took me I think I had 4 or 5 clues I had to do to complete the outfit anyway. I was only I think I was only 30 or 40 points off having it all.
You wouldn't believe it, but I've just been told go back to the bloody silo village. I've been going back and forth from the silo village for the past 5 freaking minutes. I know, what's going to die?
Why don't you just go up to... Where do you teleport to? You use the fairy ring, do you?
No, to go to the silo village, I use the Kromja gloves.
Oh, okay. I just use the spirit tree and get Hadiji just to take you down there for 10 coins.
Ah, right. Well, yeah, that might be a quicker way to do it. I don't know. I obviously haven't compared it to the way you do it, but I might try that and see how long it takes. I think you might be right. It might be quicker. But yeah, I always use the Kromja gloves to get myself there.
Because he lands you right next to the bank. But I didn't ever think of the Karamja gloves. I sort of forget about those.
Let's see. My name is Ty. This is something new. I don't think I've ever had this one.
The Tirade one?
Yeah.
That is...
Garant in Port Sarim.
Yeah, Garant in Port Sarim.
But I don't think I've ever had that one before. My name's a tirade. Fishing is my trade. By the docks where my fortune is made. I like the way that they rhymed all that. We probably should have patch notes somewhere up. Now I'm gonna quickly check that out while I'm teleporting before I see Grant. Yep, we've got the news update right there. Pieces of hate in the player gallery. That's new on the RuneScape website. For pieces of hate, you need 81 construction, 82 firemaking, 83 agility, 85 thieving, and 110 combat at least. Recommended? They say the recommended you need to complete Gertrude's cat and completion of a clockwork syringe. And we do. Let's see if we got some new patch notes now. Let's have a look. Yeah, we do have some new patch notes, Pern. Yeah, so we're gonna have a new skybox added. The Beneath Cursed Tide skybox, which I think is like the bubbles, isn't it? Not that big, friggin' hilarious. The bubbles, I think. What else have we got? Receiving a sealed clue scroll from opening a lower tier casket now bypasses the 25 soft cap limit. Oh wow, so you can go past 25 with a soft cap now for that. And now I've got to go to the bloody fishing guild. Now for the fishing guild, I've got the skills teleport here, which can get me there pretty quickly. Mud pies no longer occasionally disappear when thrown. That's an update for you guys. Let's see. Corrected a typo in Pestilent Journal. What else have we got? So, there's not many patches, unfortunately, for you, Pern. There's only a handful of bloody There's only a handful of patch notes, Pern, unfortunately for you. Yeah,
no, that's good. And their cold fix issue. Fixed an issue preventing an authenticator pin from being read when using Facebook or Google to log in. That was last week. That was Friday when they did the reset on us.
Yes, that is correct. Hopefully we'll be able to get this clue done before the end.
Yeah, you got 7.5 minutes. You should be right.
And you wouldn't believe it, it's now complete. Alright, so I'm gonna put these back in my bank. So I've now completed what, 13 hard caskets. I've got 12 to go. I'll probably do that over the next well, obviously the next 24 hours, and then I'll be able to what's the word I'm looking for now? I'll do the hard one and do a comparison thing to what you did earlier. Well, the other day actually.
Yeah.
So I just moved these over here. I got
see if you get more masters than me out of them.
Yeah, that was really strange because I know you got like X amount of bloody masters at the start, and you got bugger all after that.
Yeah. Oh, on the elites, yeah, the elites, they all come in the first half of the of opening them all. That was I was thinking, I'm going to be able to do 25 masters here.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you went dry.
Big dry patch.
Yeah, bit dry patch. That sounded wrong in so many levels.
It's better than a big wet patch.
That is nasty, Pern. On that note, before we do end it, I'm going to bring up what my total was from the clues earlier on here. Obviously, my best casket was what, 1.9 mil. That was the 7th one. My second best was number 13, lucky 13. That was interesting. No, wait, 7's lucky. No, but 1.9 mil was 7. It was lucky 7. How's that for you, Pern?
That's good. And then yes.
So I ended up making just over 9 mil on that clue scroll.
That is funny. Number 7 and number 13 were your two highest.
If it was 12B, it probably would have got more because that's like an Apollo 13 joke right there. Anyway, too soon. Alright, so we're going to wrap things up here. I hope everyone's had a good time watching my unboxings and then my clue scrolls and then watching a system update end up on the screen for like the last half hour. Thanks for dropping by, Pern.
No worries, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. We get to talk about a few random things. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow as we'll go ahead and do 25 hard clue unboxing or openings or whatever. And we'll see how we go then. Until next time, I'm dxthelb. Take care.